Welcome back to a new video. We're out here today.
We're out here in the garage, aka printing t-shirt shop. We print t-shirts out here, but today we are going to show you how to put graphics on a skateboard. You're wondering, well, how do you put graphics on a skateboard? Well, there are thousands of different ways of putting graphics on a skateboard, but I'm going to show you this way that you can do it. I can do it because I do it, well, I'm doing it right now, and I used to do it this way all the time, but I'm showing, there's a stupid bug up at a bee. So I haven't been in here in a couple of days because we had a rodent problem, and I think we got rid of them because we put some poison out. And yes, I put poison out, and that's what I had to do to get rid of them, because this is more than a garage to me, because like it's a photography studio, it's a laundry room, it's a office, it's a t-shirt, you know, printing area, you know, it's more than just a garage. So I'm trying to get it to where it's like I can work in here all the time. And like I said before in other videos, like I said before in another video that I'm trying to get the product on hand at all times. So like I need to clean these shelves off right here. Well, they're already almost clean. A couple of them are painted, but I ran out of paint. But I'm gonna have these shelves stacked with clothes. You know, it's just gonna be an online store. Basically, the garage is gonna be an online store. And yes, if you're wondering, this is a Monday Madness. If you're new, welcome. We're out here making stuff, showing you how I make stuff for my website and selling it to people online, or if I know you personally, you can buy it from me from now on. If you're gonna buy stuff from me, and if you see something that I post that I like, you have to buy it off the website. I'm gonna have links to all the clothes on the website. You go to the website, you buy it, and I ship it to your house. I'm no longer meeting up with people. It's like I feel like I'm a drug dealer, but I sell clothes. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm a drug dealer, and it's a waste. You know, you spend that $5 on shipping, or however much, $2 or $3. That's how much gas I sometimes use to get to wherever. And this is instant gratification for both ends. It's so you know that you're getting the clothes, and you know your money is protected because you're using an online service. From now on, if you see something on my Instagram, if you go to the website, if you see something on Facebook that I post that you want to buy, you have to buy it off of the website. I repeat, I am not meeting up with anybody anymore. We're taking it to a whole new level, and that whole new level is professional. This right here is a reverse stencil that I made a while back. I made a video about it. You can go down in the timeline and find that video and see how I made this stencil. So we got a blank skateboard. We finally got it in the mail the other day. This is the blank one. It's an 8.5. I got it with a steep concave. I don't know if you can tell there's steep concave on there or not, but it's a little bit concave. And I just wanted to see how it was, because if I like this style, that's why it's blank. If I like this style, this shape of this skateboard and the way it works, I'm going to be ordering more and be printing on them. Not like this, but I do have a setup to screen print skateboards, but we're not going to get into that right now. We're going to show you DIY, how to do it your way. If you have a blank skateboard, and if you have a vinyl cutter, you can do it like this. I forgot to hit record, and I put all this on, and I talked about it and everything, so I'm just going to go back into quick detail. I put the sticker on like if I'm putting it on a window or the back of my car, on the car window, and I use a squeegee and I roll it out to get all the air bubbles out. There might be a little bit of air bubbles in there, but you can get those out with your thumb. And if there's a little air bubbles on the sticker itself, it doesn't matter, because we're going to be taking the sticker off, because it's basically like a stencil, and this is what it looks like. Right there. And now we're gonna show you how to paint it. So all I have is yellow spray paint. Thought I had more white, but we're gonna go over here and rummage around the garage over here. We can actually breathe today. Today is Saturday, but this is Monday Madness, and it's wild. This is a little behind the scenes of what goes on when I'm trying to do YouTube videos. You know, the last week and a half has been smoky because all the West Coast has been on fire, but it rained for the last day and a half or so, and it should be raining more today sometime, so that's why it's not so smoky and I'm outside. I can actually start working out and doing my walks and getting everything like it used to be. Has to be spray paint in here. I'm looking for like a white or a black or something, because all I have is yellow right now. This place, it's a pure pit. It's a pure pit. You think there'd be spray paint in here because there's everything in here that you could think of. Anything and everything that you could think of is probably in this garage. Wow, there has to be some type of, what is this? Damn, nothing there. Let's look back here real quick, see if there's any type of spray paint back here. Wild. Nothing. So a long time ago, this is where the screen printing shop used to be, and this behind you used to be spotless, clean, and organized, almost like my garage now over there. Everything is organized, but it's still kind of not the way that I want to have it organized, but almost. Look at it now. I can't live in this type of clutter. Even when I was making clothes in here, this is starting to burn my nose. It stinks so bad in here. Well, there's nothing, no spray paint. You think there'd be spray paint, but there's not. Maybe I was wrong, I don't know. I don't see any spray paint. So I guess we're just gonna use yellow, but yellow's gonna look dope. The way that I do it is you don't want to use just the can itself. As you can see, the can itself, it's like, if you're good at graffiti and you have your hand style and you have your can control down, it's really a thing. Can control. If you go look on wherever you're at, whatever interstate, you can look in the crevices and cracks of on top of buildings, on top of signs, on trains, sometimes in front of buildings. Graffiti artists put up dope artwork. Sometimes they do throw up. Throw up is like real fast bubble letters with their names, but it's all done with spray paint. Basically, that's what it's done with, is spray cans, and they got the hand style. I used to have hand style, but then I kind of quit doing graffiti and then ended up doing just stickers and stuff, and I don't really feel like getting my finger all yellow and paint all over it. So my suggestion is to get one of these guns for spray cans. If you're impatient like me and you don't want to wait for the paint to dry, you can use a hair dryer. If there's a little bit of overspray that happens, you cannot prevent overspray. You can try to prevent overspray, but sometimes you can't. But you just want to do it like that. I'm gonna keep it real because I keep it real on this channel. I've spray painted a whole graphic of a, like for me, I did a whole graphic of this thick girl. She was real thick with hips and stuff. And I painted it on there with, I did the whole board blue, and then I did some of the board, and then I did the graphic white. And then I did another one like that for somebody that didn't even know that I used spray paint and stencils. Eric. Shout out to Eric. He didn't even know. He thought I printed it, screen printed it. Shout out to Eric. That's my cousin. I made a skateboard for him one time, and I spray painted it just like this with a stencil, and it was like a real thick girl. Another one when I was in, well, I'm still into thick booties, but like thick girls. I had a thing for them a long time ago, so I did all this imagery of like real thick girls, and I spray painted it on the board, and he didn't even know. So it's like, if you get real good at it, you can totally do this without anybody knowing that you spray painted it on there. This is how it turned out. Turned out pretty good. On the F, I don't know if you can see the F right there. There's a little smudge. That's because my hand touched it, and I was too impatient. Well, I wasn't impatient. Well, I was too impatient to let it dry. So if you're doing a whole bunch, it smells like paint. So if you're doing a whole bunch of these, like a whole bunch, talking about maybe 4 or 5, 10 at the most, I would spray paint them and leave them to dry overnight, and then just do that. So you have them on deck. That's just me. If I had 10 of these, I would spray paint them and leave them overnight, but making a video, I wanted to speed up the process and show you, because I actually have to do work today making t-shirts for my homie. I can actually work in the garage now and get some t-shirts done. I've been waiting on that for a minute. but it says Forever Crusaders. So it was, a while back it was Crusader Skateboards. This is a skateboard, you know what it is, but it's dope. Can't wait to skate it. I started liking the yellow because the top is orange. You know, even though when I put grip tape on, you won't be able to see the top is orange, but maybe I could do a weird, crazy design, but it matches. The yellow and the orange match. It's actually pretty cool. If you like what you're watching and you clicked on this because of the thumbnail and that invited you into the video, into my Monday Madness, I want to say thank you. And we're out here on Monday and Fridays. Fridays, it's now we can actually go out and skate and do stuff like that. So Friday videos are more like skateboarding, my son riding bike, getting down at skate parks, on my flat bar rail, at the house. So if you want to see more of that, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Until then, look how dope this looks. It actually looks sick. Even though that it's smudged, that was my fault, but it's smudged just a little bit. It looks pretty dope. So I'm gonna leave this. Damn, and the lighting out here. 30, if you didn't know, if you're still watching right now, if you didn't know, I'm shooting in 30 frames per second. Shout out to my homie that told me that the 60 frames per second looked really good, but I want to shoot at 30 frames. The lighting in the garage right now with 30 frames on the camera looks dope. I like 60 frames for like action, but back and forth 30 frames I think is better. That's just me. You tell me in the comments. There's only like 12 minutes left on this SD card, so I'm gonna stop it here. I've been rambling on. I'm gonna say thanks to whoever subscribed. We were at 145 the other day. Now we're at not at 145, 1,245. Now we're at 1,247. I'm gonna say thanks to whoever's out there subscribing, and hit that like button and share this for your friends. So share this video to let your friends know that you can just buy blank boards and cut out stencils and spray paint on them, and then you have your own graphics. It's cheaper and fun. Monday and Friday, don't forget. Sneezy.